Hey. Alright. Wait. Come here. How the hell is that even all the way over there? Sign settings. Japanese. I guess it's supposed to hit down, so it's a good thing it defaulted to English for the text. Mech game time. Let's go. So yeah, this was literally this announced and released last night in the direct. The direct that I went into thinking nothing important would happen, just release dates for like Fire Emblem Heroes and then Yoshi and Captain Toad and whatever else they had for like the next 3 months, and then they announced like everything. Oh god. Here we fucking go. I appreciate this. So let's do it. I'm amazed, like, I'm happy Rune Factory 4 SE is a thing, because I remember they kind of fucked the launch of Rune Factory 4 here because the studio collapsed before the European release could happen, so they released it late, digital only, at a shit price, and that made me not want to play it. So it coming out on Switch fresh and new means I'll actually play that one. And then they announced Rune Factory 5. Yeah, the catch there was like when the studio collapsed, the IP and most of the staff got absorbed into Marvelous, the publisher. Yeah, this looks good. There's no eyebrow colors. Is there? Yeah. That's interesting. That one can't be edited. Oh, you can make them have a different eye shape. That's a curious feature. I welcome it. I'm just hitting buttons. I'll take this more seriously in the actual game when I can sit down and dedicate time to it. Finished last story about the Path Traveler today, and very good. Completing the story, your main character gives the ability to swap them out. So the biggest problem with the game has a solution at the very end. Ah, that's funny. Or just completing their story at any rate. Could you then, in theory, do their story first or whatever, and then just keep swapping, or is it is theirs have to be kept at last? In fact, 4 on 3DS, pretty damn good. That's good to hear, because I'm gonna get the Switch version when it comes out. Hello. You can do whatever order you please. Yeah. I mean, I knew you could like pick them. I figured I was wondering if like the main character, per se, was someone you had to do last or something, but you personally saved the main at the end. Okay. So I guess the idea then is maybe do theirs first or do theirs when you want to switch, I guess. This game looks good. I like it. I do like with a proper plug suit and everything, like all the nodules on the back and all. This is swanky as well. I realize what I should have done. Again, so I pick 4 characters and stick with them, finish the stories at the end, and put all the other characters in the same party and do theirs. Skills better that way. Good to know. Good thing an order offer will advance them in offer order. Alright, sick. Yeah, it's just do your aptitude test. Alright, there's 4 missions in the demo. And the idea of the demo is like they're gonna take player feedback and use that to like skill you know, like skill difficulty or adjust settings and controls and all that, which I like when developers do that. They did that like so much of Bravely Default, and that resulted in Bravely Default being this insanely refined game. Like it had just so many options, it was like really smooth, played really well, it was really nice. Seeing the same approach here is really encouraging. I also just really love this game's aesthetic, like all the menus and there's even this loading screen and everything. I basically fell in love with it instantly when it was first revealed at E3. And then of course everyone ignored it because it wasn't Smash, and also it wasn't like Animal Crossing or any other thing like that. Hardly anyone fails this test. That does annoy me still, like a lot of people think that Direct was mad. Yeah, I've seen that, and most of it seems to be people expecting like, yeah, I completely disagree. That Direct was fucking great. I mean, granted, it was one of those ones where it's just like, hey, here's Square Enix RPGs, here's your fucking mech game, here's like a new Platinum action game, like here's all this completely rad shit that makes like means you're just going playing the living shit out of your Switch over like the next year. And I was like, oh, this is the best shit ever, I love it. And then I look around and you know, even Chris was like, oh, there was nothing in that Direct but Mario Maker 2, and I was like, fuck off. Like, no harm, but fuck off, there's loads in that Direct. Tetris Battle Royale, that was like beautiful, and it actually works. I've heard David told me that he played it today at work apparently, and he said it actually is quite good. And I do have it downloaded, so depending on how long I go for here, we might even see a bit of that tonight. I might just keep it around for giggles. Also, like Link's Awakening, I've seen people already go like, oh, this is ugly, and it's like, I fix your eyeballs, because that looks adorable. Alright. How can you hit? I don't know, like, it looks really cute. And I just saw people like, oh, I hit one, and it's like, fuck me. Blue, good. Red, bad. Orange is the one you need to kill. Wreckage, ammo, tanks. Shit. Oop. Left and right. Sick. Auto lock. Right. Hell of fire missiles. I might need to adjust sensitivity. Ah, I see. I don't actually. I just need to have them within like the sights. Okay. I appreciate that. It actually controls quite nicely. have the demo installed, made a character, I've yet to fully dive into it. I would advise jumping into it, because if I remember, there's like a time limit, and if I remember right, it's basically just this weekend. And then, you know, like, the demo turns off, and I assume there's going to be, like, more in time, at least one more between now and launch. Yeah, because like, the whole thing is they want it as a test run, so people play it, give feedback, and then they, you know, take it offline. I assume put another one up, like, closer to launch, or in between now and launch, with, like, improvements and all that, and then, you know, refine it a bit more. You can sort of tell this was made by, like, Armoured Core lads. Like, it has that feel about it. You have, like, that sense of weight as you move, and yet, you know, it feels pretty smooth. That's us. We've passed. あなたに対してアーセナルのリンクキーが受給されました。また、オービタルおよび各ネーションに傭兵として登録されます。今後は発注されるオーダーをこなし、世界の平和に貢献してください。お疲れ様でした。We got in the Eva. We're good. Where's David? I want to tell him about the Octopath character swap out thing. I think it would make his experience better. He said he might pop in, but he's busy today. We played Apex Legends for a bit there, but nice. I think he's like off doing shit now. But I can tell him after. I'll ping him on Discord and send it to him. Tell him that. Then look at this animation for like drifting. Look at this. It's rad. The way its feet just move. It's just fucking skating along. I love that. Anyway, I didn't check, but I didn't check that hard. Beyond seeing that it had like basically all the hairstyles for like men and women together, regardless of what actual gender you pick, which is nice. Just scan. You. The lab. Ah, I see. Approach this shutter, they said. This shutter. That's a hell of a sprint. I mean, I assume it's just like the same thing. Why would you want to change perfection? It was this shutter for reference. I like that as the barber pole outside. I mean, I guess I appreciate that you can change your character at any time. I kind of hope that's in the final game as well. Just because it's always nice to have that level of freedom. Body mod. Surgically alter your physical appearance. Yeah, they do just have all of them. What does invert do? Oh, I see. I'm not gonna change anything, but yeah. What's up, my dude? I noticed like a lot of Switch games. Well, I say a lot. I mean, like basically this Oninaki isn't like a Switch game only. It's also like PC and PS4. That's the Square Enix action RPG they revealed from Tokyo RPG Factory last night, and Astral Chain, Platinum's new action game. They're all going for like this style of game, like this, like varying levels of cell shading and this same kind of like aesthetic, and I actually really like it. I think it like suits Switch games really well. Oh, pardon me. Still like the tail end of the cold. I don't think we have anything really beyond what we got. Yeah. Like this does bode well though. Processor. Ooh. That would take us. We could do that. What's the catch? A lock-on performance increases. It's lock-on distance versus speed. I think for Nye, boost speed specifically. I think for Nye we'll keep thing lock-on distance. I do like this level of customization though. It would have been really funny if you could like make your left and right legs different, even though that would be weird, and you'd probably have like lopsided legs and all that. But would be nice. It is the shit we're really here for. Individual butts. High ammo capacity. I expect automatic fire. Yeah. We don't have a laser weapon yet, no melee or special, we got a big shield. Left, right, it's all the same shit. I will at one point make like dual shotguns. If it's anything like the Armored Core games. Does this game have shotguns? You're going to the exact right place. Beautiful. Great minds think alike. I'm hoping it does. Because, see, it has like assault rifles, and like, I think it even has like assault machine guns and rocket launchers and shit, so I hope there's just giant robot shotguns. So we could just dual wield giant robot shotguns. And then, yeah. I hope it's like, there is this per PSP game, oops, wrong one. Per PSP games on, you know, yeah, there's per PSP games called, what was it? Is it Tower of Rengoku and Tower of Rengoku 2? There are per Konami games. I played like Tower of Rengoku 2, which was like had the subtitle Stairway to Heaven, I think. And I remember that being rad. Well, not even I remember. I know it's rad because I played it like recently enough to remember it. And you were just a robot man, like running through a whole tower full of murderous robot men, killing shit. And it was kind of like this in that you could equip weapons to like your you had like left and right arm weapons, but then you also had like a body weapon. So like some weapons you could attach to your body, and you just have like you could like launch fire out of your chest or crotch, for instance. And you could also attach weapons to your head. So on the first floor, I'd be running around. I'd have like a sword in my right hand, a gun in my left, a chainsaw mounted on my head, and then nothing on my body, so I could hit the body weapon and just do a big pivoting, turn around, like full body slam into things. That game was fucking rad. I'll have to see if I can like download. I don't know if it had a download version. Not every PSP game did, and that's annoying. I have to like dig out my Vita TV, see if it still works, see if I can like record from it. Why did it put swords in your arms and you put swords in your head? I mean, I had a chainsaw on my head, and that just seemed even better to me. Wouldn't that just be a horn? I mean, I guess so, yeah. Eliminate the immortals. But yeah, I should see if I can get that set up and all that. There's Tar Rengoku 2 streams. AI forces have invaded the Union territory within the war. Ah. I forgot we called the character Jesus for a split second there, so it was just I was like, oh man, the robot just said Jesus. Let's go. This game is just so stylish though. Yeah, should see about that, because Tower Rengoku is a game more people need to see. I never actually beat it, but that was just because, like, basically just, like, put it down so much. Like, so, something else came up and I forgot to go back because PSP. Or, like, something like that. Which one of you is Johnny G? Falcon sounds like a vet. Johnny's gonna die.
伝達事項は以上です。作戦エリアに関する詳細な情報はデータを確認してください。では、オーダー開始時刻までに出動の準備を整え、ローディングエリアで待機してください。あとでな、ルーキー。
ルーキーFalcon disapproves. Yep, you can just steal shit. I don't even. This gets sent back to base, which means we can just keep it. Ooh. Tin equipment. Okay. Oh. Oh yeah. Just take that fucking speed sign and beat it with it. Let's go.
状態の通信回線を開きます。オーダーを開始してください。ルーキー、無事に戦場に出られたみたいだな。ようこそオーバルリンクへ。
Get up. Get up.
何もかもがエキサイティングだぞ。
That's why I was like bored.
これだもんな。人が悪いっすよ。そういや、自己紹介がまだだった。
I know we're low on health because this idiot ran into all that gunfire. I'm not entirely sure what's hitting us. Him stuck in that tree. I'm probably gonna die here. Remember you get a shield, Gavin.
この作戦エリアは俺たちバレットワークスに任されている。ここはかなり前にスカイユニオンが占拠したエリアなんだけど、しばらく時間が経つと再び AI が乗り込もうと侵入してくる。
If I don't die in the meantime, that is because I'm an idiot.
いつもの外注駆除だ。まさよかった。あいつら、あんたも知っての通りイモータルだけど、今回駆除するのはイモータルに捕獲されて AI を
I'm aware I'm that low on health.
戦闘能力はこのアーセナルと比べるべきもない。
Might as well be fishing the barrels. I ran in like an idiot and got shot to pieces instantly.
目についた妹を破壊しろ。撃墜した分だけ報酬が上乗せする。作戦エリアから出るんじゃないか。この辺りはポーがサポートしてくれる。
お任せください。それとオーダー中にアーセナルの装備を回収できることだ。これは拾ったやつのものになる。
They're just talking away.
豪華な装備が手に入ったりするから回収できる装備を見て。
Okay. Alright, this time don't run in like a fucking idiot. That was spicier at the front than I thought it would be. And it says that, but like the processors we have also like affect boost speed and shit. Really, I picked up the speed sign and was like, I want to go beat the shit out of something with this without, you know, thinking about how much I'm gonna get shot for trying. Alright, just check. Okay, yeah, I don't have to tap. I don't need to hold that. I can just tap it and the shit says it. There we go. We want to get in there and claim that sword though. Doesn't have it this time, so bring the wings.
コールサイン、バルク。お 覚えてる。
自分のコールサインは持ってる。ハルコみたいにかっこいいコールサインが良かったんだけどね。
コールサインは単なる識別のための文字の羅列にする。
そうは言いますけどね、校長。
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Like, you get to take one piece from them, but like only one of them. So like the side. But this time we didn't get a sword. Not that I used it last time. But there you go. Get over
それを
there.
相当するのが今回のオーダー。
いつもの外注駆除。
まあさよかった。あいつら
Ah,
あんたも知っての通りイモータルだけど、今回駆除するのは
I
イモータルに
shit
捕獲
from
さ
the
れ
body.
て AI を汚染された
Yeah,
こっち側の兵器だけだ。戦闘能力はこのアーセナルと比べるべきもない。お祭りの射的ゲームくらいのつもりでやればいい。
目についたイモータルを破壊しろ。撃墜した分だけ報酬が上乗せする。作戦エリアから出るんじゃない。そのあたりはフォーがサポートしてる。
お任せください。
それとオーダー中にアーセナルの装備を回収でき
Kind of
る。
like how they keep talking away and
これ
giving
は
tutorials
拾
and
った
shit.
やつのものに時々高価な装備が手に入ったりするから、回収できる装備を見つけたら拾っておくといい。まあ大体ガラクタだけどね。説明はそんなもんかな。
固まって行動していても効率が悪い。3回すると助けが必要なら自分かジョニーを呼べ。通信は以上だ。
ああ、パーティータイムだ。打ちかわせヤッホー。
Ooh. Let's go. Sims are confident. They are confident. There you go, like somewhere on area alert. Stamina was low. The area alert just means I'm getting too close to the farm to the map, actually thinking about it, which makes sense. It's just a bit picky about what it counts as too close. That's its scale. Scan. A scan. That's what I do. Why aren't you scanning? There we go. Graffiti scan complete. There we are. I'll have to be careful where to go. Our ally is like at the very edge of the map, giving us the shits. That is hell of a way up there.
Order 達成確認。帰還シーケンスを実行。
Yeah, we'll have to
指
get
示に
down
従
there.
って帰還してください。
おお、終わりか。ルーキーも無事だったみたいだな。
Give me this shit.
あーでかいって。
Man,
待てジョニー。嫌な
take
理由。
that. I don't like how this smells.
スカイユニオンのレーダー施設から
Immortals,
作戦エリア内
they
で
are
イモータル
coming.
の出現が確認されました。目標データを転送します。
I was gonna be the one that showed us at E3, isn't it? Yeah, there he is. Behold the God King.
これ初めて見るぞ。大きさはギガントクラス。これ。
Oh, it's two. Lovely.
やばいやつじゃないか。
スカイユニオンからオーダーの展開が通達されました。イモータルの足止めをし、これ以上の世界領域への侵入を阻止せよとのことです。
That back one's missile
校長、
there.
どうする？
戦場が我らの命のある。
He's just swinging at me. He's not reaching it. There's no shockwave or whatever.
レッドワークスの一員が泣き言を言うな。現象なら現地で何とかしている。
やるしかないですね。
I like you can shoot the missiles at least. Oh, fuck. I need to get better at shooting the missiles down because they OP in. Remember you can do a thing that you can land on them and just shoot them from there at risk to yourself. You want to make the final round. But your skill, bro, it doesn't go like the super lads. Yep. I remember this bit from the demo, the E3 demo. I guess that's what this is the E3 show floor demo. There's the stream, I guess that's in the video I watch. But that can wait. I haven't caught up on the second half of this last stream I was in for. Which I should probably do and work tomorrow, actually. One day you will be this cool. I love these two just sassing each other in the middle of this. That's the spirit. Can we nick anything from the body? Side go, yeah, we did that. It's cool. The aesthetic of this world, like the red skies and like vaguely desolate hellscapes and all that, sort of reminds me of Freedom Wars on the Vita. I really liked like Freedom Wars, the aesthetic and like its world design and all that, but I remember thinking the game was a bit, I don't know if it was just because it was on Vita, so it was a bit more awkward. I remember thinking it was just a bit shit. I played it briefly and I was like, this doesn't control so good. It was one of those games that, you know, it's a Monster Hunter style game. One of the many piles of them that the PSP and Vita got. Yep, we brought all that shit back. You can use the signs you scan as paint designs for your robot. That's funny. I like that. What are immortals? We could call robots life? Well, I guess maybe this AI would. Give me a King Dedede's third. Regard humanity as a threat. Interesting.
イモータルを除去するためのオーダーが課されています。
Imagine that just keep doing shit and also keep stealing
あなた
robot
方個
parts.
人の能力に大きく左右されます。また報酬を得て兵装の追加。
So I guess you upgrade yourself and that makes the robot suit better. But because you know you're a better pilot in it, and then just take everything else, you just find off robots. Or by getting really cool. As you do. You're a war record. One day we will be Crimson Lord. I imagine that's also based on rank.
通常よりも多い報酬が支払われています。報酬額アップの申請は可能ですが、過去に成立した事例はほとんどなく。
Oh, is that going to be a mechanic? You can chance your arm, ask for a higher payout, and you risk having your reputation dinged for it. That's pretty cool. I just noticed that has a big neon syringe over it as well as the barber pole. That's an ice cream shop. Sick. Use the multiplayer pod base. I know David's pretty sick. David likes to. He played the demo like today. Again, works. He brings the Switch to work. The cheeky fucker. Unless he was off today. He might actually have been off today. Thinking about it, it would make sense why it was like 4 o'clock. He was like sending me saying, "Hey, I'm playing Daemon X Machina right now." I'm like, "Shouldn't you be in work?" Thinking about it. Should actually put those armors I got on. Thinking about it, it would make more sense if he was actually not in work today. Yeah, that's a lot better. The other one was a head. Similar. All-purpose, memory usage ++. High mobility, sight size. Durability for increased mobility. I mean, we kind of want our durability though, don't we? Mind you, it still has higher durability than our default one actually, so fuck it. Right arms is right arm. That's for guns. High ammo capacity. Let's see. That's a lot less damage and effective range, though. So we'll just keep the one we got. Grenade mine support. What can we'll put on our right pylon. Let's yeah, we'll put that one on our right pylon. Just why not? Can we put in our shield? No, it's okay. It isn't gonna let us do that with the default equipment. You only have one shield, not like X amount of default shield. Rank D. Oh, defense mission. Watch me suck at this one.
では、ブリーフィングを開始します。本オーダーはスカイユニオンからの依頼となります。オービタルが管理する保護区域にあるデータ保管施設の周辺に汚染された AI が集結しつつあります。
I guess they are like fully
これ
aware
ら
and
適
all
正
that.
AI を排除し、データ保管施設を防衛することが今回のオーダーの目的となります。任務開始時刻までに準備を完了し。
Alright.
任務としては単純だけど
Guns
気になる
Empress.
オービタルの管理区域施設の防衛をスカイユニオンが自費を使ってまで発注する理由が知りたい。
Political intrigue.
そうそう、それだぜ。俺様もそれが気になってたのよ。
データ保管施設にはムーンフォール以前の記録が収められており、これを遺失することはスカイユニオンにとっても望むところではありません。ムーンフォール以前の記録？もしかしてそれって。
まさかライブ
Tetris 99.
Yes, my lord. その通りで
Is
す。
that bit of English?
あライブラリ
And
なんだそれ
the distant war future is so terrible he doesn't know what a
物理
library
的
is.
な本を収集し保管するための施設です。一般市民に本を貸し出すこと。
ほう、それは本当の図書館。そいつが言っているのは図書館。
Okay, well, it's not an actual literal library.
どっちでもいいよ。紙の本なんて読んだことねえし。
Real books nowadays.
ルーキーだって知らないよな。知りたいことがあるなら法に聞けばそれで済んじまう。
必要な情報があれば何でもオービタルおよび各ネーションのデータベースから必要な情報を提供しますよ。
Handy.
ほらな、最新の音楽でもコミックでも聞けばすぐ出てくるってんだからよ。
That's a helpful AI.
そうね、全盛期の技術。それにしてもライブラリー。データ保管施設とはよく言ったものだわ。デジタル化すれば
Yeah,
省
man,
力
it
値。
depends on how much you have. The server racks are a bit more of a nuisance to manage than books.
データの保管方法として
Ask for who's the true best waifu. I don't think we should chance our arm doing that. We might uncover some sort of hideous truth. Nobody waifus are a dumb concept. I mean, that's why you will not survive in the distant space future, Hammer. You are weak. And then there's this guy. This is the stuff I'm gonna say to people whenever they ask why do you keep buying physical when digital exists. Besides the price thing and wanting to own it, I'm just gonna go with this.
俺様のグラフィティやヒップホップも文化だよな。芸術は爆発だぜ。
My art's exploding all over the place.
芸術というには稚拙すぎる。
Rap isn't art.
ディスるつもり？カビくせあんたに理解してほしいなんて思ってねえよ。
I guess someone who calls himself savior would be the sort of person to think like that.
一辺の死の方が
Alright, steady on.
人間にとって大切だ。
ただの温室育ちかと思ったら面白いこと言うわね。
何を笑うことな。私は真実を知っている。
No, that's true.
いいわ。私は下へも理解できないし、するつもりもなかった。ちょっと興味が湧いてきた。
Panzer Crime.
パンザークラウン。
These are such names.
オーダーの受領を確認しました。
俺様つうかバレットワークスも受けるぜ。難しいことはわかんねえけどよ。アーティストを名乗る者として文化が奪われるのを黙って見てる。
Oops.
了解。
4オーダーに
The
シェル
Five Hells.
私が受けるだけの道義が
オーダーの受領を確認登録いたしました。それでは任務開始時刻までに準備を完了し出撃に備えてください。
防衛が成功したらライブラリーの壁に俺様の素敵な名前をタグってやる。じゃらん。
He's just going to commit vandalism right here and now.
準将のじいさんも何が楽しくあんなの買ってる。
晩餐の時間までに間に合わせて
I mean, it's not exactly what I was expecting from Mr. Warrior Poet, but I'm down with that. I can get behind that. He's just curled in a wee ball. Oh. He keeps getting in the living room where my mom doesn't want him because we got new sofas and they're leather and she fears he'll claw them and damage them. And he keeps trying to get back in because he's used to being able to slip in there and he wants back in there. So he mostly gonna stare out the window, out into the garden. But using mines. Okay.
施設防衛のためスカイユニオンから設置型機雷が支給されました。適正 AI 軍がすでに進行してきているため時間の猶予はありませんが AI 到達までに設置完了してください。適正 AI 軍の姿を確認、速やかに排除を開始してください。
Let's create ourselves a little three-pronged front here.
フェムト粒子の濃度はほぼゼロ。タンクリレーダーへの影響はありません。各機のデータリンク開始。
What would determine which hand you use?
あれが噂のライブラリーか。食べた。よく俺ケーキ使いしてやる。
相手が雑魚だから必要な分じゃないよ。あんたたちを助ける気はない。
Pick up the things.
私ならここだ。君たちが出動して私が
Right now, they're always creeping into the same way.
なんとや戦いもせずに報酬だけぶんどろうってのかよ。
戦う道具があり私が剣を取る私が
And there's this savior saying he's not gonna fight unless we all die because he just wants to sit there eating a sandwich, I guess.
放っておきな。これが初めてになる。そういう坊ちゃんなんだよ。仕事しな。仕事だ。
ボリュームマックステンション上げてくぜ。ルーキー遅れるなよ。
Coming from the sides. What the hell was that? Ew. That was you. I shoot on it? Get up, get up. Oh, come on. Dick. The fact that he could knock me down. Look how much damage he does. Fuck me. I know, but I seem to be the only one trying to fight the enemies. I'm gonna die here. Fuck me. It's because there's 2 strides. Okay, well one's done. No, it's 3 strides. Yep. Thank you, my beloved AI partners. Oh, I might. Nah, you're done. What can I do right now? I'm not sure entirely what I can do beyond just die. There's no restart mission, is there? Should be a restart mission. For when shit like this happens, and I'm just down. I mean, hey, our little pepper gun isn't too bad. I should really just... I remember green is like health, or something close to health. I don't suppose I could like nick him, could I? No. Can I like steal a repair kit and slam it into my robot? I don't suppose you could fix my robot for me? Oh dear. Oh, that's a problem I have. I heard green was like thing, but I don't know what it's corresponding to. That's about what I could expect from fighting tanks head on. What to do when your robot is down? Please advise. I mean, not doing too bad, but you know, still.
レーダーに新たな機影を確認しました。
I guess these are immortals, are they?
どうしたよ。
それよりフォーク、新手の種類。
AI ではありません。アーセナルです。
Affiliate of Horizon, okay, so it's rival mercenaries.
アーセナルだって。ホライゾンの識別信号どういうことだよ。
情報確認中。少し待ってください。
フォーク、広域回線を開きなさい。
Why do they do that? No. I'm grinded and immobile, but if they're knocked over dead, you can't do anything with it. I mean, maybe, let's find out.
団長、どうすんの？スカイユニオンだって。少々想定外ではあるが任務に変更はない。
Yep, these guys are the dicks.
破壊する。そうこなくっちゃ。はるばる来ておいて。
Their gear also looked considerably better than what we had. That's a fucking miss, yeah. Oh, that's Reaper. No, the other guy knows us. Yeah, but...
これどうすんだよ。攻撃していいのか？
そう、情報は。
Let me explain this. They're like trying to attack the
申し
ship.
訳ありません。私には情報開示権限がありません。
Curious response.
少し下がってもらう。坊やたち、10秒止まるから、私を守りな。
あ、姉さん何を？
オーバーカウンター、第一防壁とか、難航とし。
Oh, she's hacking.
送信データの会社、送信のこのアーセナルの方の初期、オービタルマスターコード、モデファイルの開始。ホライゾンから施設の破壊任務依頼が出ている。私たちが見たオーダーと正反対の死。これ何があるっていうんだ。
ウィーフにクロッシングアウト。奪われるくらいなら先に壊しちまおうってことかよ。だけどよ。説明する手間が省けてる。ジム。
I mean, the cat was kind of out of the bag to begin with. Around the point you were rushing at it, going, we're gonna kill this and also wreck you. Yeah, that's broken. Our mech is probably still dying. Yep. Oh, what dude?
捨て駒ではなく自分のために生きるなら使うしかないんだよ。
バイトのやつらに尻もきするなんて俺様じゃねえってかよ。ルキーいるんじゃねえぞ。
No, can't touch any of these. There really needs to be like mech repair kits or some shit. Or maybe there is and I just don't know. This is pretty sick in itself. Oh, these are the mines. They put like I guess EMP for this. Fences in, we're getting all our Femto up. Whatever good that does. Well. You alright there? Get up. No, that's just wailing and shit. Can't seem to do anything. Yeah, it is a bit silly that everything keeps going once like your thing is down. I gotta be missing something. I don't know if this will tell us. Reviving allies. Well, that's how you revive allies. I mean, okay, but how do we like repair my own? Holding A. That doesn't seem to do shit. Why do I have Femto there if I can't blow it into a robot? Let's see. Okay. That thing I went to was the recovery field, but our robot is nowhere near the recovery field because it's dead over here. And I can't move it to the recovery field. Possible that I can grab? No. Can I drive this over? I don't know why I'm walking so slowly, by the way, outside my boosts. Oh, that just destroys that, and I can't get my robot to it. Oh, that's me dead. Yeah, they really needed a way. They really need a way for you to repair your robot or get something done when you're on your feet. So that's a bit of a problem. Maybe, like, granted, maybe they have like plans already for that where like later in the game you have abilities or shit you can do for that. But you really need to include that in the demo if you're gonna have it like this, because otherwise it is just kind of your fucked restart.
施設防衛のためスカイユニオンから設置型機雷が支給されました。敵性 AI 軍がすでに進行してきているため時間の猶予はありませんが AI 到達までに設置完了
I don't so much mind starting on these things.
敵性 AI 軍の姿を確認、速やかに排除を開始してください。
I'll have to keep an eye out for the enemy robots, because it's them coming in and just destroying shit that got me completely back that time. So they just shredded my fucking health.
招待の通信回線を開きます。
So yeah, we'll have to be careful about that.
あれが噂のライブラリーか。食べた。
相手が雑魚だから敵を抜くんじゃない。追されたんだ。あんたたちを助ける気はない。
Using mech and can't eject your power maybe better, so instead of just game over them. Yeah, I would say that it basically is just, you know, end the suicide and restart, because it was basically you just can't do shit. I mean, you can't do shit. Like, you can fight these like tank things fairly easily. Like, if it's little random crappy enemies, you can just shred those anyway. If you're like you're out of mech gun. But like when it's an enemy mech fight, you're basically fucked. Like, considering that the health tanks seem to be like actual vehicles, it would have been nice if you could like I love him saying like, let's jam, don't fall behind. He's just standing there. I think a tank is lost over here. Yeah.
敵性 AI 軍の増援を確認しました。北方と南方から進行開始しました。
The artist is just standing there getting
北方と
shot
南
by
方から
someone.
敵性 AI 軍の追加増援を確認し、進行が開始されました。
The guy we want dead, he's dying. Now we're at it, let's go steal his shit. Yeah, it's 10 grenades. Fuck it. This is the guy with the gank weapon. Yeah, this is the guy with the gank weapon. It's a sword. Oh, look at it. And he's done. Give me that shit. Buster wheels. Oh yeah, we can move these as a mech. Quite good healing at that. This war. Yeah.
どうしたよ。
それより4、新手の種類。
AI ではありません。アーサー識別信号はホライゾンのものを発信しています。
Now we have our sword and shield.
アーセナルだって。ホライゾンの識別信号どういうことだよ。
情報確認中。少し待ってください。
4、広域回線を開きなさ
I
い。
get these missiles
あん
for
たた
turn
ち
up.
どういうつもり？
Yes.
こっちはスカイユニオンのオーダーでここにいる。団長、どうすんの？スカイユニ
See all this? Yeah, that's good.
スカイユニオンとホライゾン、橋を作っていい機会。
おーい。マジで連中とゴーしちゃうのかよ。
どうも、腹を決めな。みんな何か理由がある。兵士の捨て駒ではなく、自分のために生きるな。使うしかないんだよ。
だったね。バイクのやつらに尻込みするなんて俺様じゃねえってかよ。
They're both fighting me. They're both fighting me. That's not good. So, hit the gun in. There it is. He's trying to get close to hit me with his weapon. That's what it is. Also, he keeps staying directly underneath me. That's really annoying. Yeah, get it, move. Yeah, this one goes. Right. I think he broke my shield. He
こ
did.
こで戦えってのか？
返り討ちにしてやる。
like it, because he keeps fidgeting, but... You're just gonna stand there and let me. I mean, feel free to. Reveal your max true form or whatever the fuck. This guy's already down. Oh, I got punched in the dick. That was probably a mistake thinking about it. Ah, they're both good, that's right. I believe Reapers should do something about it earlier. The gun that stuns you like that. Yep, I also can't see him right now, so that's good. One of them is dying. Good. I don't die. Nice, because they're both shooting me. Juice back. We'll see about trying to get Gun Emperor's back on our feet. One of them dying. No, it's alright. On the ropes, you were the one who got knocked out. Why? I moved too much and I got glared at. Painful? I think like what it is that right now I think like the only issues I have with it are like AI. The AI could be better than that. They could do things. I mean, I guess to be fair, artists did take one of them out there. And then the other flip side of it is, at least in this demo, you need better defensive options. Those seem pretty critical, and we don't have them right now. I guess the game needs a better round to fighting to fairly beefy enemy AI, not enemy AI, like enemy mechs. But I will say it does. I'll make sure to give you both special treatment. I do like it. Like it does control very well and all. It's just, I guess the other thing would be like some kind of damage indicator. I think. Like, what's the one? I already got it right on, didn't we? Yeah, let's take another missile launcher, fuck it. That's actually pretty quick, reviving them, so that wouldn't have been an issue. Yeah, I think that's basically my issue basically with the demo right now is balance, because we still have like beginner game shit. Whereas I feel like this is a mission that should come a bit further in, where you at least have had the chance to like completely change all your shit a bit. It does control well. It does mostly play well. It does need that damage in it here. When I was getting hit about by Reaper there, I lost track of where he was and where he was hitting me from for a bit, and that kind of sucked. But otherwise, we got ourselves a sword, some grenades, and a new missile launcher and shit. I don't know if it actually. I don't think they said any of this stuff. You'll carry any of this stuff over to the final game. I'd be surprised if they did let you have that. There's another mission, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Fight a big robot. Oh, look at that thing. I don't know if that one was in the E3 demo. It might have been, but I don't remember seeing it. Granted, I didn't watch all like the treehouse footage or anything, but still. It is the balancing thing of like the Armored Core games, for instance, where early on is arguably some of the hardest fights because you have only the basic shit, and until you start like actually getting like the higher end stuff, like meteor weapons with like better abilities and shit, you're gonna struggle for a bit. I think that's the same thing here, but in the demo you can't just, at least I'm pretty sure you can't just like grind yourself to better armor or anything. But considering like if it's only balance issues they have so far, and I would argue that is only balance issues right now, that can be easily sorted. Anyway, yes. How is it just straight up a fight? That thing fucking got close fast, didn't it? I don't know what I was expecting. I almost got ganked by a lizard and didn't even notice. Snarl did bop 3 times and hit the joint. Oh dear. I mean, if he can consistently beat Snarl, though, like I'd say he's in a good enough position where he doesn't really need Snarl. But I guess it's just, you know, the principle of the thing. Fuck, hey. Cheeky bugger. So what, dude? Oh, he just jumped out of it. That's fine. I appreciate it. Hello, I have just been surrounded by an enemy robot. Is there any juice I can steal for her? Or not? Fuck. Oh, you like me, do you? Try and get them to stop running into me. There's no rushing ahead when it's the one rushing me. Oh, you fucker. Alright, let's try that again. It just Gish sniped me. Oh, fuck. That is the other thing, and I'm hoping they actually take this one on board, and I hope other people recognize, not just me saying it. Give me a restart option from inside the mission. Instead of just like, I have to die or I have to hit exit game and then go back in. Just let me do it from inside the mission. Alright, this time let's try not to draw the giant monsters aggro. Alright.
気負う必要はない。ただの愛中じゃ。
Alright, we're going straight for me again.
大型イモータルの支援 AI 増援を確認しました。
That cheeky barrier. I'm gonna back right the fuck up so he can't immediately land on us unless he can jump from that range. I would be very surprised if he could. Here he comes. That looks rad. We need to get like a few more lockout points with this. Most of them are at this farm, so. Some of them are doing it. I hope they can take it better than knockout. No lockout points without the fucking pieces. I do like the heavy enough attacks to like knock your shield out of like you hit the button and once and that has your shield up all the time for blocking attacks. And a heavy enough attack will knock your shield back and the odd-hand again, so you have to keep an eye on that. I do like that. You pay attention to what you're doing. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, I actually really love the barrier there. You're running a wee bit low on that. I do like that I can shoot fire missiles at the same time. That's me being a dumbass. That's me after the level fire. Cheeky fucker. I do appreciate that it spawns enemies to drop like ammo for you. That's like good design 101. You'd be surprised how many things forget to do stuff like that. Alright, that's his ram rate attack he did that kept ganking us last time. Where's the boss's HP bar? I I don't think it has one. I think the idea is get these weak points, just. And pray to God he doesn't gank the shit out of you for it. Pray to God he doesn't just sit down.
心強い仲間がいるだけで気持ちが楽になるってもんだ。
Jesus. Oh no.
お前は臭いんだよ。
That doesn't look good. Immortal Fractal detected. What's an Immortal Fractal?
今日はガンガンいけそうな気がするぜ。
The fact that he's doing something like that implies that we really got him down to like half health or something. Or destroyed enough of these things. Fucking Giga Guardian. Like a super mad version of like the fucking Breath of the Wild ones. We're at the edge of the map. I did the shield thing and then got kicked out of the ring. Give me a moment. A load of shit over here. Give me all this. It's going to take sniper. No, it's not. Okay, good. Is what I agree with. I know, I'm afraid to do that. Okay, no, he's doing that with someone else. I haven't bled enough for the smell to bother me. Fuck me. That's all hell of a lie. Johnny G didn't want to actually shoot these himself, looks like. So that's what that is. And that's a rad effect of the way its peels away. I guess his last one must be on the side. We may want to withdraw. I guess he's been taking the brunt of the damage, man. Artist is stuck inside that? What is he doing? There he is. Dump all your missiles into his underside while we have the chance. You're alright, Falcon. Where are you? You're underneath the Falcon. Just sit down on me. Get up. Ow. Maybe run into the barrier again. His Falcon's already been taken out of here. Great. Not that I used all my femto on him there, so he's kind of boned. barrier. I suppose like any more enemies are around or died anyway. We'll be fine. We'll skip these. I mean, it's looking pretty fucked up. It's like sparking and everything everywhere. So we'll definitely get there. But it did all that damage. Get the hell away from this. I can smell death approaching. Jesus. I know they are. Let's fuck at it. One left. Let's take what we can get. What's the purple one? Alright, get her shit back together. That just means he's on low on health. Alright. $75%. Thank you for. That's the shield going up again. The way all those sparks glint all over it, that reminds me sort of like the way sparks were used in like fucking Kill of all things. How long has this battle been going for? I don't know. 15, 20 minutes? Again, I think like part of the reason it's taking so long is the balance shit I was talking about, where I'm pretty sure in the actual game we wouldn't be fighting this thing with like early game bits. We'd be fighting with like, you know, at least like a, you know, the second wave of equipment you get in the game or whatever. That's usually how like Armoured Core especially goes. I'm hoping that's the case. It's still this way in like the actual game, which I don't think it is, because the way it's like shot through, like oh now there's horizon things and all this story intrigue like pretty quick. You think they've cut a bunch of missions out just to mostly so that you have like here's the E3 demo missions, here's like boss fight against enemy mechs, and here's boss fight against a giant robot. We'll see how it goes. Of course, like from here, I'm pretty sure like it's just not a lot of thought was put into demo balance. I don't think. Now Falcon's done again. Johnny G is low. Are you shooting at them? Yes, they are. Fortunately, I had the good sense to bring my other gun. Didn't bring the sword though, because I didn't actually think to put that on. Oh, would you want to try fighting this thing with a sword? Shooting from inside your barrier is cheating. Now I got some missiles back. Alright, well we'll blew up some more of those. We're getting there. He's jumping on us and casting his barrier. You alright? Oh, they're stalking back up. I don't know where Johnny G is. I don't have the femto for Johnny G right now anyway. Artist, would you like to hit the wee flock of enemies trying to like tickle you? Spit off the barrier again. He's just running into it. Sounds like Devil May Cry. That looked like a mutant amount of damage happened to it there. 90%, we're almost there. Alright, he's only got like 3 nipples left, 2 nipples left. Start shooting. One left. That's another one. There we go. That took forever. I think at least part of it was me not imagine doing this with a melee though. I would hope that like, you know, your melee weapon would just do reams more damage to make up for it. Although so I almost got sat on. Might as well get him up and see if that saves us like having to pay damages or anything. Not like we're using the femto for anything else. I do think there are some like balance issues in this demo. Like as I said, I feel like these are things you'll be doing slightly later in the game when you have equipment from slightly later in the game instead of, you know, shit you have in like the first mission, first 2-3 missions. I feel like they didn't account for that when putting the demo together. It's quite doable, of course, yes, but it's not the smoothest difficulty curve. Although that one I wouldn't say was so much difficult as it was, it just took forever, as you said. Which I would partly put down, yeah, I guess, like, healing him took away the damage thing. Clip art. Yay. Cursor art, I guess. It is kind of hard to judge though, because without like the full range of what like the final game's equipment options would be, especially in this part of the thing, it's hard to say what I would do, like how that would go. But where we're standing now, I do think that the demo has some balance issues, like nothing severe because I beat it without much difficulty at that. I mean, apart from getting ganked, but like what each time, like once I knew what the thing was and like began appropriately dealing with it, and like, you know, not just rushing into the fight and getting immediately shot because I want to hit things with a street sign, and being more sensible about dealing with the enemy mechs as they appear first and being cautious about them, then like things cleared up. Sure, even the boss fight, like, it still took forever, but I didn't get fucking ganked once I knew what the boss's deal was, and for instance stayed on the ground instead of flying, because that made evasion easier and all that. Like, that's the sort of like difficulty stairs I don't mind, because that's like you have to learn, and you know, learn by, you know, feeling and doing. That's good. But with the amount of time it took to put that boss down and shit like that, or the amount of damage some of the enemies do to you, maybe that's intentional, like the damage bit at least. Remember, it's meant to be like, you gotta be like, take them out fast and be really cautious about it or they will wreck you. But the boss, definitely, I feel like that's something you would fight with better equipment normally, and they didn't put the better equipment into the demo. Of course, this is speculation because it is a demo. But the fact they were explicitly they explicitly like framed this as we're putting this demo up, it's time, it's limited, we want to then have like collect feedback from like a certain like group of players. They'll like pick at random, and then they'll they'll also like welcome like lots of stuff, like messages, like feedback and everything on Nintendo's like Twitter and Facebook and like other social media shit. Tells me that they at least really care about what people have to say about it. So given that, and given like they're asking that, and they haven't put down a concrete like release date yet, it's the window summer 2019. I think they know, and I think this will like, I'm fairly certain like the balance stuff will get like ironed out by then. I'm hoping there's like a second demo so we can see for sure. Apart from that, I really do like it. Like, it controls really well. Like, I think it looks really good. Like, it has like the sort of like slow, how would I put it? It's not framey. It's like a very slow. Like, even when like, you notice it when I'm like drifting around a lot and shooting things, like, it makes, even though like there's lots of like shit happening, it's chaotic. It keeps itself fairly slow paced, and that's actually really welcome because that makes actually like tracking targets and hitting shit and just digesting visual information in general like a lot better. And I know it's not a frame rate issue because the game's controls are very responsive. Like, you saw like the little circles I could turn around as the mech, like just skating around in circles and all that. And when I wasn't like bumping myself into terrain because I didn't pay attention to where I was going, or didn't know where I was going, in the case of like the Reaper fight, it does control pretty well. So yeah, they got the core bits of it are fine basically. They just have to like the missions and the stuff they stack on top of that just needs a bit of tweaking, and I think we're there. So yeah, that's Daemon X Machina. I don't, there's only 4 missions in the demo, if I remember right. That's what they said anyway. So there's no ranking system per se, so yeah, that's us. Yep. So that will be us then. It's 25 past 11, so I don't think I'll push on with anything else. This is a later start than I wanted, but I got, like, David and my other friend Nathan wanted to play Apex Legends, and we got sucked into that after a point. So, yeah. I think it's quite good. It's quite good. Like, at this stage, it is quite good. It just needs those tweaks, and I'm confident it will get those tweaks. At least I hope it will get those tweaks. I hope they don't just gonna go, well, we can't do that, and just say fuck it. Because what's there to like put in a restart option into the in-game pause menu, the in-mission pause menu. Sorry. I'll try it out tomorrow. Yeah, I'm happy about that. And basically, I want to see more of it. Is really the thing of it. It's like I want to like the thing I love about, especially like Armoured Core and all that. Like Armoured Core 5 had shit where like you could get like six flaming chainsaws for each side of your mech and run around as this like fucking whirling death mech fortress of fiery chainsaw death. And that was fucking rad. And I hope this game goes into like that level of apeshit later on with its stuff. I remember people weren't jazzed on the PSP Armoured Cores, but I had one, what was it? Raven something, which I think was like a port or remake of Armoured Core 3. Either one of like the spin-offs between Armoured Core 2 and 3, or a spin-off of, or like a remake or port of Armoured Core 3. I forget exactly. And that was pretty fun even, on PSP. And this feels like, definitely feels Armoured Core. The way everything moves and all that feels exactly like, not exactly like that, it feels a lot like that. And I welcome it. David said like either he was down for like Monster Hunter for like tomorrow or Saturday, so I guess I'll ask tomorrow if he wants to do it, and if not, it'll be Saturday. So that's probably when I will appear next, and then the game I intended to start like today can wait till early next week because Nintendo Direct happened and they released things instantaneously. And then I don't know. Yeah, but at some point we'll start my like Tetris Battle Royale MLG esports career. Need a drink. My throat's getting dry. Yeah, thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching, and I guess I'll just fuck off to Chris's stream for a bit before I fall asleep. So yeah, see you.